Hi, this is again Adam speaking from binoculars.guys.com. Today I decided to make this video about expensive binoculars. I don't. Is it worth spending money, or is it worth buying expensive binoculars like these, or not? So from my experience, I can tell you that if you are on a low budget, and then I don't think spending money for such a expensive binocular like this Carson 3D with ED glass. This very high quality binocular. It is around $250 on Amazon. And if you ask me if I'm happy with the quality, yes, I'm happy with the quality. It is waterproof binocular, shockproof, fog proof, very well made binocular, very crystal clear, bright image, no chromatic aberration, very high quality binocular. Okay, so it's a good optics, but is it worth spending so much money for this binocular? For example, if you can buy binocular like this, for example, for around $100 maybe, I think let's see the difference. This binocular, the price of this binocular by Gish is Russian optics. It is around $100. Okay, is the difference between these two binoculars big or not? Okay, I will explain. Both binoculars have very crystal clear, sharp, bright image. This binocular, which is only around $100, there is no chromatic aberration in this binocular in the image. I'm very happy with the quality of this optical device. The image is very crystal clear, bright, sharp, so I'm happy. When it comes to Carson 3D, which is way more expensive, it's around, as I told you, $250. The only difference of this binocular, if expensive binocular, from this binocular, is that Carson gives you a little bit brighter image. That is it. That's all the difference. Because this binocular gives you same image quality like this. When it comes to sharpness, I don't know. So I don't have any problem with this binocular. As I told you, no difference, no big difference. Though, as I told you, the only difference that this binocular has is that the image in this binocular is a little bit brighter than in this binocular. Because, and it is of course big. Why? Because this binocular has ED glass. Any binocular that has ED glass, of course, image will be always a little bit brighter than in standard binocular without ED glass. That's the whole difference between expensive binocular and classic standard binoculars. Also, this expensive binocular, for example, it is, as I told you, shockproof, waterproof, fogproof. This binocular, of course, it is not shockproof, not fogproof. You see? This is the difference that may be important for some people who plan to use binocular, for example, when traveling or when hunting. If so, then of course I recommend buying expensive binocular. If you plan to use it, for example, in nature, you really need a very high quality binocular that will be shockproof, fogproof, waterproof. If this is the reason, then of course I can recommend you buying expensive binocular. But if you buy expensive binocular, if you plan to buy expensive binocular, and the main difference and the main purpose is that you think you will get a better image, the only difference that you will notice, as I told you, is that image in the ED glass binocular like this will be a little bit brighter than in standard binoculars without ED glass. This is when it comes to the image quality. All other things, there is no other differences, because this image quality also is very clear, bright and good image. But of course the difference, if you take these two binoculars and compare them side by side, you will notice immediately that this image is a little bit brighter. It is very clearly noticeable, of course. That is why if you just need some other advanced things like fog-proof, shock-proof things like that, then of course you can buy expensive binocular. If when it comes to the image quality, as I told you, I'm saying it again, the only difference that you will notice this image will be a little bit brighter, and that's the whole difference, and there is no other differences. That is why if you just have any other questions, I try to explain you very in simple words what is the difference between expensive binocular and should you buy expensive binocular, and when you should buy expensive binocular. If you don't plan to use it, for example, when travel or maybe for safaris or for hunting, if you don't need shock-proof or fog-proof or waterproof binocular, then I don't recommend spending so much money for these optics, because the image quality will not be much different from the standard binoculars. Thank you for watching. If you have any questions, leave your comments under this video and I will be happy to answer your questions. Thank you for watching.